Good morning, class. This is the lecture series of computer system security, and we have already discussed the introduction of computer system security, the CIA traits, malware, types of malware. So let's continue this topic, the introduction, and today we will talk about the attacks. There are two types of attacks, the active attacks and passive attacks. Let's differentiate between them. Let's know what is active attack and what is passive attack. Active attacks are the attacks in which the attacker tries to modify the information or creates a false message. An active attack attempts to alter system resources or affect their operations. That means an active attack will change the file, the message. It tries to modify, alter or change or delete the message which the sender is trying to send to the receiver. So in this case, when a sender is sending a message to a receiver through a network, there is an attacker, an intruder in the network who will fetch the message from the network and tries to modify that message, tries to change that message or delete that message so that the receiver would not receive the original message. Either he or she will receive the modified message or will not receive any message. Okay, so the target of the attacker is to change the information, to modify the information. Fine. So in active attack, there will be a modification in the message or system resources. Fine. So the active attack are the different types. First one is masquerade. A masquerade is an attack that uses a fake identity. Attack in which unauthorized attacker tries to pose another entity. That means there is an identity theft. Somebody is trying to pose like he or she is an authentic user by using the identity of some other person. Fine. Next is modification. If an unauthorized party accesses and tampers with an asset, the threat is a modification. Fine. Modification means changing something, changing the message, changing the information or system resources. Modification can be done using two ways: replay attack and alteration. In the replay attack, a sequence of events or some data units is captured and resent by them. What is done in replay attack? The sequence of events are captured and it is resent to the owner again and again. Fine. Next is alteration. While alteration, the message involves some changes to the original message. There will be some changes in the original message so that the receiver will not receive the original message. He or she will receive the modified message. Either one of them can cause alteration. Fine. Next is fabrication. Fabrication causes denial of service attack in which attacker prevents normal use of communication facilities or other services. This attack may have a specific target. For example, an entity may suppress all messages directed to a particular destination. Fine. What is denial of services? Fabrication causes denial of services. So what is denial of services? That means there will be something which is stopping you to access certain services. That means some attacker will not allow you to the user to use that particular service. That is called fabrication. Fabrication done to stop certain services an unauthorized party inserts counterfeit objects into the system and basically attack the authenticity of the system. Fine. So we have studied about the active attack. Now we will talk about the passive attack. So you remember that in active attack there is certain modification in the message, whereas if we talk about the passive attack, a passive attack in computing security is an attack characterized by the attacker monitoring communication or system. So what is done in passive attack? In passive attack there is no changes made in the message. Message is not been changed or modified or deleted. Fine. What is being done? There is only monitoring of the communication. Fine. This can take forms such as reading emails, tracking internet use, or using a system's microphone and camera to spy on an individual. So in passive attack there is no modification made in the message, but only silently the attacker monitors your activity. Whatever you do while using internet, while using your system, whatever activity you perform, there is a spy on you, so that whatever activity you are doing or whatever information you are using, they may contain confidential information. So just to fetch that information, just to gain that information, somebody is monitoring your activities. No changes are made to the message or no deletion of files is being done, but there is only an spy, a monitoring on your emails, your internet activities, your microphone system or your camera is being spied. In a passive attack, the intruder or hacker does not attempt to alter the system or change data. In the passive attack, unlike if you talk about active attack, the intruder tries to change the message, but here in passive attack the intruder does not attempt to alter the system or change the data, even though a passive attack sounds less harmful. So you may think that passive attack is less harmful, but it's not. Actually, the damage in the end can be just as severe if the right type of information is obtained. Fine. When the attacker is spying on you, is monitoring your activities, so he or she may get the confidential information, your bank details, your ID password. So using that confidential information, it can harm you very much. Fine. So passive attack is also really harmful as active attacks. So it is possible for passive attack to be performed for non-malicious reasons such as marketing research. So passive attack can be done for non-malicious reason also, just for marketing purposes, so that they are doing a certain type of survey to monitor which kind of users are using, which kind of activities user are doing, so that to boost their market. Fine. So now let's talk about the key difference between active attack and passive attacks. The active attack includes modification of the message. On the other hand, in passive attacks, the attacker doesn't commit any change to the intercepted information. So you understand, in active attack there is an attempt to modify the message, but in passive attack there is no attempt to modify the message, just to spy on the activities. The active attack, second point is, the active attack causes a huge amount of harm to the system, while the passive attack doesn't cause any harm to the system resources. Fine. So what an active attack does, an active attack tries to change the system resources as well, tries to alter the system resources. But in passive attack, and it makes a huge amount of harm to your system. But in passive attack, there is no attempt to harm your system resources. Fine. Third is, a passive attack is considered as a threat to data confidentiality. Fine. Passive attack, in case of passive attack, data confidentiality is hampered. Just because that person is spying on you, your confidential data is being leaked. Fine. In contrast, an active attack is a threat to the integrity and availability. Just because the message is being modified or changed or deleted. In case of changing the message or modifying the message, the integrity is harmed. Fine. That means, what integrity means? Integrity means that the message should be same throughout. The message should not be changed. But when the message is being changed in active attack, the integrity is harmed. And when it is being deleted, when the message is being deleted so that the receiver could not receive the message, the availability is harmed. That means the message is not available to the authorized user who is on the receiver end. Fourth point is, the attacked entity is aware of the attack in case of active attack. Fine. The victim, the person whose system is being attacked, he or she knows that he or she is the victim. That means his system is being attacked. But in passive attack, the victim is unaware that his or her system is being attacked. Fine. The active attack is accomplished by gaining the physical control over the communication link to capture and insert transmission. On the contrary, in a passive attack, the attacker just need to observe the transmission. Fine. So class, let's wind up. Thank you for listening. Thank you.